The iconic maple trees that line the entrance of Round Hill Park in Elizabeth need to be removed.
The Allegheny County Parks Foundation says that the trees contracted a deadly disease from a fungus that was in the soil.
Shelley Boards talked with an arborist to learn more about the disease and what to look out for if you have maple trees in your yard.
These beautiful maple trees that line this pathway here have been bringing visitors to Round Hill Park for decades. Unfortunately, the trees have contracted a deadly disease, and if they're not removed, they'll deteriorate and fall.
Oh, they're beautiful when they're in bloom.
The huge maple trees here that have lined the entrance to Round Hill Park for decades will soon be gone. The Allegheny County Parks Foundation made the announcement on social media, saying the trees have contracted a deadly disease known as verticillium wilt from fungus living in the soil.
They're kind of at the age of a planted tree where they become susceptible to Mother Nature's diseases, and then they become like easy boring for the insects that are around. So all these factors kind of contributed to where they're in this declining condition.
We talked with Carlos McClintock, owner of Greater Pitt Tree Service, who agrees with the County Tree Foundation, which says removing the infected trees will prevent injury to park goers and nearby sheep and cows.
And they have a lot of liability because when people are walking through here, you can see all these dead branches. You know, you don't want these families walking underneath this and it detach and hit them.
These trees have long been an attraction to park goers who say they're going to miss their beauty.
I love trees. Trees are one of my favorite things. I like the shape of them and when they're in bloom. So yeah, I'm going to miss them, but if they're going to fall on someone and hurt them, that's not good.
If you have maple trees in your yard, McClintock says depending on the age, there are treatments that can possibly help. He says if you see your leaves looking like they have been burned, that's a sign the tree is contracting something.
And that's when you could get us out there before it gets too rampant through the trees, and we could treat for that. So there are applications we can do early on that can prevent the tree having to be removed.
Park goers will be happy to know when these maple trees come down, the foundation will be planting a variety of new disease-resistant trees this spring. In Elizabeth, Shelley Boards, KDKA-TV News.